Every US state's video game. Alaska, The Long Dark, because Alaska is basically a survival game with better views and worse odds. Alabama, Hunting Simulator, because if it's quiet, rural, and outdoorsy, someone's definitely got camo on. Arizona, Journey, because it's hot, empty, beautiful, and feels way deeper than you expected. Arkansas, Red Dead Redemption 2, because forests, rivers, and don't rush me energy are the whole vibe.
Don't rush me, Katie. I'm just not ready.
California, GTA V, to no one's surprise, cars, chaos, sunshine, and everyone pretending this is normal. Colorado, Steep, tied with South Park, because if there's a mountain nearby or a group of fourth graders getting into trouble, you know the state. Connecticut, Life is Strange, because quiet suburbs plus emotional introspection equals New England starter pack. Delaware, The Sims, because it's small, quietly functional, and somehow always living in the shadow of bigger neighbors. Florida, Dead Island, because heat, beaches, and absolute unpredictability is the brand. Georgia, The Walking Dead, Telltale, because southern towns, heat, quiet roads, and tension under the surface fit Georgia way too well.
I'll tell you what. Let me tell you something else, man. Let me ask you something. Let me tell you something, man. Let me ask you something, man. What do you do? What, Dale? Let me ask you something.
Hawaii, Pokemon Sun and Moon, because island life, tropical vibes, and the whole region literally feels like it was designed as a Pokemon map. Idaho, Farming Simulator, because potatoes don't grow themselves. Illinois, Watch Dogs, because dense infrastructure, big city energy, and systems on systems. Indiana, American Truck Simulator, because everything eventually passes through here. Iowa, Stardew Valley, because farming, routine, and surprisingly wholesome vibes. Kansas, Flight Simulator and Farming Simulator, again, because when the land is flat and full of corn, the sky and the crops are the main characters. Kentucky, Red Dead Redemption 2, and no, I'm not apologizing, because when the horse culture is that strong, the game picks itself.
Peter, the horse is here.
Louisiana, Mafia 3, because heat, history, music, and drama all share the same zip code. Maine, Firewatch, because forests, isolation, and I'll text you when I get signal, energy. Maryland, Call of Duty. Modern Warfare, because you're never far from a base or a briefing. Massachusetts, Fallout 4, because history, density, and modern chaos live way too close together. Michigan, Detroit. Become Human, because industry, reinvention, and big questions are kind of the theme. Minnesota, SnowRunner, because winter here isn't a season, it's a personality. Mississippi, Hitman. Blood Money, because let's be honest, there just aren't that many major games set here, so we're working with what we've got. Missouri, American Truck Simulator, because even when it's the main character, it still somehow feels like you're just passing through. Montana, Far Cry 5, because it's wide, quiet, and definitely intense somewhere. Nebraska, for the third time, because the Midwest cinematic universe only has one genre. Nevada, Fallout, New Vegas, a desert wasteland built around one flashy city in the middle of nowhere. New Hampshire, Rachel Foster, a psychological mystery set in a remote, snow-covered mountain hotel fits the Granite State's isolation, harsh winters, and quiet. New Jersey, Friday the 13th. A slasher set deep in forested campgrounds mirrors the state's lesser-known wooded landscapes and rural lake regions. New Mexico, Red Dead Redemption 2. A cinematic desert map full of dust, distance, and dramatic sunsets mirrors New Mexico's landscapes really well. New York, Spider-Man. The entire franchise depends on swinging between New York skyscrapers, because let's be honest, Spider-Man wouldn't be doing much web-slinging in Kansas.
See you, chump.
North Carolina, Epic Games. I couldn't find a single defining game setting, so instead of another simulator, it gets the company that built one of the biggest games. North and South Dakota, nothing. Research was done, the search bar was consulted. At some point, it becomes clear the Dakotas are the side quest developers haven't accepted yet. Ohio, Oklahoma, and South Carolina, once again, the search bar returned nothing but vibes. Oregon, Days Gone, and of course, the Oregon Trail. A rain-soaked, forest-heavy setting captures the Pacific Northwest atmosphere that defines Oregon's terrain in Days Gone. Pennsylvania, The Last of Us Part 1. A game that moves through abandoned city streets and dense Appalachian forests mirrors Pennsylvania's blend of aging industrial centers and wooded countryside. Rhode Island, Family Guy the video game series. A game set in the fictional town of Quahog fits Rhode Island's compact coastal communities and suburban seaside setting. Tennessee, south of midnight. A southern Gothic world shaped by folklore, rivers, and deep regional atmosphere aligns with Tennessee's wooded landscapes and cultural roots. Texas, Red Dead Redemption 2. A massive open world shaped by scale and frontier identity reflects Texas's expansive terrain. Utah, Horizon Zero Dawn. A vast open world of red rock formations, sweeping desert plateaus, and dramatic natural landscapes mirrors Utah's iconic canyon country. Vermont, Hitman 2. The Whittleton Creek Mission, set in a quiet suburban neighborhood with tree-lined streets and tidy homes, reflects Vermont's small-town atmosphere and peaceful residential character. Virginia, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Urban invasion missions through real Virginia suburbs reflect a state where calm and conflict sit side by side. Washington, The Last of Us Part 2. A rain-drenched, forested world captures the moody Pacific Northwest setting that defines Washington. West Virginia, Fallout 76. A mountainous Appalachian setting reflects West Virginia's rugged terrain and regional identity. Wisconsin, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. A game built around secluded forests, abandoned tracks, and calm Midwestern countryside fits Wisconsin's natural terrain almost exactly. Wyoming, Red Dead Redemption 2. A sparsely populated frontier landscape mirrors Wyoming's vast open land and low population density. That's every state mapped through video game settings. If you thought of a better match for yours, I'd love to hear it in the comments.